Because this is what we show. We should come out here to enlighten our people, you understand? To make them aware who they are in the last days. Because everything is coming to an end, you understand? We must wake up and we must come back to the Bible, you understand? We must keep the last statutes and commandments of the Most High God, the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. You understand? Read.
Zephaniah chapter 3 and verse 10. From beyond the rivers of Ethiopia.
Says from beyond the rivers of Ethiopia. What country are beyond the rivers of Ethiopia? Eritrea, French Djibouti, Somaliland. You understand? Bring it out.
My suppliant, even the daughter of my dispersed, shall bring mine offering.
Even the daughter of the dispersed, who was dispersed in all them land. You understand? So this is telling you that we are the people of the book. You understand? We are the Israelites. Right. Deuteronomy, go to Deuteronomy 20. We're going to show you what happened when we scattered all over the continent. You understand? And what happened that we are in this land today. Deuteronomy chapter 1, verse 1 first.
Deuteronomy chapter 1 and verse 1. These be the words which Moses spake unto all Israel.
So Moses, who they call in Islam Musa, was talking to the Israelites. Moses is an Israelite from the tribe of Levi, you understand, from the 12th tribe of Israel. He was talking to the Israelites. Remember when we were in Egypt in slavery, and he bring us out and come into the wilderness. He was talking to the children of Israel. He was giving us laws to keep, you understand? Just verse 28.
Deuteronomy chapter 28 and verse 15. But it shall come to pass.
So I said, it's going to come to pass. That means a future prophecy is going to happen. You understand?
If thou wilt not hearken unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
If we don't listen to the commandment that Moses was giving us, you understand? Because I get it from God to give to us. So if we don't listen,
to observe, to do all his commandments and his statutes, which I command this day.
So I say, to do all his commandments. It's not religion, Islam, and it's not Christianity, you understand? He said, laws. The Bible is a book of laws that we get to keep, you understand?
That I command this day, that all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee.
All these curses. Do the Israelite, the true biblical Israelite today, which is a black, Hispanic, and Native American, do we look like a people on top today? It's cursing it. And curse is a very bad thing, in it. Now we're going to go through some of the curses, you understand, to prove who we are today. Read verse 19.
Verse 19. Cursed shalt thou be when thou comest in.
So cursed shall thou be when thou comest in, you understand? When we were born, most of us out here born not knowing who we are, you understand? Not knowing our true biblical nationality. That's a curse, you understand?
And cursed shalt thou be when thou goest out.
Most of us die not knowing who we are. We die, that's a curse. Right. You understand? And it's only upon the seed of Israel. Every other nation now, you ask them who they are, they can go back generation to generation. Most of us, Jamaica, Trinidad, St. Vincent, British, black, don't know who we are. That's a curse. You understand? Jump down to verse 32.
Verse 32. Thy sons and thy daughters shall be given unto another people.
When the Mohammedan come against the people in Somaliland, did they not take your sons and daughters and bring them to Arabia? Bring it up. So they said, our sons and daughters will be given unto another people. You understand?
And thine eyes shall look and fail with longing for them all the day long.
And we have never seen those kids since they take them from our arms. We have never, ever seen them again.
And there shall be no might in thine hand.
When they say no might in the hand, we never have no military might, we never have no financial might, you understand? To get back our kids, you understand? Because the curse is on us.
The fruit of thy land and all thy labors shall nation.
So when they say the fruit of thy land, I mean it's going into your natural resources. And it's even going into your natural food, you understand?
Shall a nation which thou knowest not eat up.
We're not reaping the benefit of our fruits, our land, you understand? We're not getting the benefit of our resources. You understand? The coltan, the diamond, the gold. We are not getting the benefit of that today. That's a curse, you understand?
And thou shalt be only oppressed and crushed always.
And we shall only be oppressed. Today we are an oppressed nation of people, you understand? Always, you understand? We are oppressing the Americans, we are oppressing England. Everywhere on the planet we go, we are an oppressed nation of people, you understand? Because what? We didn't listen, we didn't do what God said we must do, you understand? So henceforth, He struck us. This will happen from this beer, you understand? We are the cause of this. Most of we can't even blame the other nation, but because we are the cause of it. Because we didn't do what God said we must do. Right?
So shalt thou be mad for the sight of thine eyes, which thou shalt see.
And we are mad at a lot of things, you understand? Because everyone come take our resource. Everybody come abuse, you understand? We are mad. But the only way we can do, we have to come back to the law, such as it said in verse 15. You understand? Listen, do his commandment, you understand? Come back to the law. Jump up to verse 45.
Verse 45. Moreover, all these curses shall come upon thee and overtake thee. And pursue thee and overtake thee, till thou be destroyed, because thou hearkenest not unto the voice of the Lord thy God.
So it's because we didn't listen, we are physically, mentally, and spiritually destroyed now. Jump down to verse 46.
And they shall be upon thee for a sign.
So this curse is going to be upon us for a sign, you understand? What do you do with the sign? You use a sign to identify things. If you want to find card factory, see sign there, say card factory, you understand? Boots, have a sign. If you want to find boots, you look for the sign, boot. So this curse is going to be upon us today for a sign, and this sign is going to tell you who we are, you understand?
And they shall be upon thee for a sign and for a wonder, and upon thy seed forever.
And as long as we are generate and we not change and we not repent, this curse is going to be upon our children forever, you understand? So that's why I was teaching you must come back to the last statutes and commandments to get rid of these curses, you understand?
Right. Because thou servest not the Lord thy God with joyfulness and gladness of heart, for the abundance of all things.
So if we keep the last statutes and commandments, you understand, we don't get the abundance of hard things, so we'll be on top, you understand? But we didn't do that, you understand? The stipulation is we take the curse.
What is a nation?
Nation is men leading by example. Nation is family. Nation is community. Nation is children with role models. Nation is unity. Nation is you.
And finally, my brethren, be strong in the Lord. His word, His word, His word, His word.
Shalom, Israel. This is Bishop Nathaniel. I want you to know that you can view all our Sabbath classes live on IUIC TV. That's right, I said on IUIC TV. Download the app today.